Hello everybody, welcome back to Monster Prom. Gonna try for either Vera or Damien again, we'll see what questions we get. A radioactive possum just bit you, what superpower did you get? Probably rabies, I'd go to a hospital immediately. The incredible power of writing fanfiction so compelling that the actual creators of the TV show decided to go with my ideas and crazy ships. The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people, seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. This one. Yes. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? This great white shark. Hell yeah. Anyway, if you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Success. Let's do Vera. Right, this will be the last video I do for Vera. I'm gonna keep playing it over and over until I get her, and I'll just montage it, I guess. I require fun. To the outsides. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Escalate so much. 300 people. Summons demons. Rad party. Plus 2 fun. Afterwards, you notice Scott huddled next to Vera. These two hardly ever hang out. You wonder what's up. Scott seems to be showing Vera some kind of sports diagram. But we just keep losing football games over and over. Coach says we're just not sporting hard enough, but I've been sporting as hard as I can. I figured, since you're super smart and everything, maybe you could fix your entire team in 10 minutes? Well, obviously I can do that. I'm incredible. Listen, what you need is an oblique strategy, a new technique that your opponents won't expect. Like poison darts, or a vicious campaign of psychological warfare, or now's my chance to impress them. Jump in with an idea that will show them how much you know about winning sports. What you guys need is blackmail material. One well-placed camera in the opposing team's locker room is all it takes. Is a player who's really a truck, no one will be able to stop them. Blackmail material? So smart. That's brilliant. It is? Yes, it is. Awesome. And what's more, I already have the infrastructure in place to accomplish this. Wait, infrastructure? What are you talking about? Nothing. I definitely haven't planted cameras in the men's locker room, and I'm definitely not selling them to compromisinglockerroomnudes.com as a side business, that's for sure. Oh, that's good, because if you were, that would be super mean. Indeed. Looks like you solved the problem and stumbled into Vera's underground porn empire. Nice. You gain plus 2 smarts and 1 plus creativity. And that doesn't surprise me that she does that. Not at all. To lunch! You arrive at Polly's. Yeah, we've done this one a couple of times before, so I'm just going to skip through it. Pay Vera to eat food because you're a weird perv. The businessman strokes his chin and nods. You have a point, he says. The ghost only has the one mouth. Also, food seems to go right through her. This organ, meanwhile, has countless mouths. Such value. Value was right, Provo. 1,000 in cash up front. You pay for all my meals, and you give me your pants. Holy shit, he's doing it. He's getting naked. Vera is able to convince the businessman to pay for a fancy dinner for you and her. It's a little creepy with him watching the two of you, but you get over it. Yes, done that one. What do I need? What do I need? Boldness. Bathrooms. Skip class. Watch the world burn. Hang out in the bathrooms. 0 plus shits, but plus 2 boldness. You see Vera looking at her phone. She's obviously pissed, so you decide to go to talk to her. Look, not a nice dick pic. I mean, I know that's what you've got to expect when you look so stunning as I do all the time, but still, not fond of dick pics. Not at all. When a guy's going to learn, dicks look gross. Sending me a picture of your dick is not a treat for me. I'm not going to frame it and put it on my wall. I'm going to put it in a folder called Sad Losers and then delete the folder, and then I'll probably set the phone on fire, just in case. Hey, you're pretty unpleasant, right? Help me figure out what to say to this guy, so he'll stop trying to make me look at his wiener. Go for the burn. Sorry, but I'm having a hard time seeing anything. Does your phone have a zoom function, or maybe a microscope attachment? Destroy his life. Photoshop all his pics into a silly-looking monster, make the star of a weird kids show and make millions with it. You make a joke out of him, become rich, and you own the copyrights to his dick. Yes, that one. Sweet. Either he stops, or he makes me richer with every dick pic he sends me. It's a win-win situation. Or should I say, a win-wiener situation. I've seen this one before. Maybe in somebody else's video. Okay, I'm not the funny type for sure, so I might need your help down the road for this to really take off. You'll be my assistant executive producer or whatever fancy title you want. Damn, you're funny and have a sharp business mind. That's surely sexier than dick pic. Which wasn't exactly hard since his pics hadn't set very high standards, but still. Sweet move. You gain +1 fun and +1 smarts. You also earn +2 money as an advance for your salary as assistant executive producer. stumbled over that one a little bit. I need more boldness. Do we want to go to the bathrooms again, or do we want to go somewhere else? I think we need more boldness. Smartness, boldness and creativity seem to be Vera's thing. Also money. I have 7 money. I really need to actually look at the side menu. I need that for an event, maybe. Or that for an event. No, that would be a... wait. Super into dragon abs. Corpse seems more my thing. Yeah. Okay, lunchtime. Where is she? There she is with Scott. Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does, but at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that. Oh dear. Yeah, he's doing his cheerleading. Not his cheerleading, his cheering? Yeah, he's just cheering for his snake team. So I'll skip through this one. This seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling. Boring. There's nothing compared to earthworm eating contests. What? There's more exciting sport than snake eating contests? You gotta tell me about it. Oh yeah, earthworm eating contests are literally crawling with suspense. And even better, they're going on all the time, with thousands of players in each game. Thousands? Where's the game? Where do I go? Anywhere there's dirt. Anywhere? There's dirt in so many places. So many places that aren't here. Get going. Sports that game or whatever. I will, Vera, I will. I swear, one of these days he's going to decide choking on his food is a sport and die. While you hope Scott doesn't actually die, the main thing on your mind right now is how Vera's smiling at you. Nice. I imagine she has a lovely smile. A bit of a scary one, but a lovely one. Right. I need money. And I'm not going to the library because the shop girl's there. Don't think I didn't notice that. Okay, now I am going back to the bathrooms. What the hell is she doing selling stuff in the bathrooms? Is she a drug dealer? Probably. That day you skipped class, but you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck, and you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall. A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not as bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold, and then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. Lucky me indeed. While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no, it's the 4 most hateful people in school, and yet one of my babies. Love, Polly. Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? Poosh, what a shameful display of distaste. Haha, yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noobs. Oh, a corpse. I love corpses. I'm also super drunk. Okay, the 3 most hateful people in school and Polly. See, I told you. Love Polly. As the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy, and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain. I'm the taste of the hierarchy, and I don't appreciate the puerile use of a corpse. Also, a lesser known fact about corpses, they smell. I'm the fist of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do. I'm Polly. I'm also, like, super drunk. Or what, so whatever Vera says. Yikes, despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe because that's what this game is about. Kind of. When you bought this corpse, they totally told you it was a fashion accessory and that they were absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body, but now you're starting to feel they might have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Trivia fact about fashion accessories. Most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head. Maybe not. Shallow social creatures respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own and put it on the corpse. I feel like this one's okay. Oh no, I don't have any money. You quickly rip the logo off another piece of clothing you had with you and put it on the corpse. Wait, look, the corpse is actually a McDonald's? Damn. You're so poor, your best piece of clothing is actually a McDonald's bag you sometimes use as a hat. Damn it. So, you were going to eat this corpse? Disgusting. Fast food companies, am I right? They're always finding new lows. Give me that. Damien takes your corpse and bites its arm. He chews for a while. You're completely right, it is disgusting. No seasoning and super dry. I bet it's not even gluten-free. So immoral. I always suspected Sarah was into fast food and necrophagia. You have poor eating habits written all over your face. Actually, I don't. I am gluten-free. I'm also milk-free and soya-free and oat-free and coconut-free, but that's because I've got a horrible body that's in an absolute wreck and a mess, and I can't eat half the foods that exist because I'll get a horrible rash and spend 3 months hiding in my room crying and scratching myself because I don't handle stress well. Or illness. Still drunk, says Polly. and so they leave you alone with your corpse. This is the worst day ever. Also, Damien was right. Your corpse is kinda unseasoned and dry. You lose -2 fun and -1 charm. Shit. This game's almost over already. Where am I going? We need money, okay? That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, managing your star kicker. 100,000 money, plus 2 money. That's not great. You're making your daily protection payment to Vera when suddenly, everyone stop what you're doing and look at my majestic visage. You're the interdimensional prince, muscling in on my territory, are you? Not at all, my darling Viperess. I'm here strictly in a business capacity. Business, you say? I'm all ears, except for my snakes, which are all tongues and teeth. It's simple economics, my love. You're an aspiring crime kingpin. I am a prince. I suppose a merger. I propose a merger. A merger of our resources, our minds, our bodies, and our spirits. Interesting. Oh no, Vera's getting out her calculator. If she decides this merger is financially viable, good luck asking her to prom. But how will you undermine Vera's confidence in the prince's financial status? Replace all his gold with fish. Steal all his money with your high-frequency trading algorithm, Carl. So smart. Before we draw up the contract, I hope you won't mind providing a full accounting of your assets. Of course not, my dear. As you can see from the spreadsheet, my entire kingdom is owned by someone named Carl. Let me see that. You idiot. Carl isn't a person, it's a computer algorithm. It probably sounds something like computerized autonomous robotic light bulb? Nope, it doesn't stand for anything, it's just Carl. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts. Got me boldness back. I think that was what I lost, I wasn't paying attention. Lunchtime. Yeah, you approach Liam and Vera at the table, but before you can sit down, Vera holds up her hand. It's a coolness table, cool people. I am probably going to fail this one. Oh, good. Okay, you're cool. What? Money can't buy coolness. Really? Let me consult my list of things money can buy. Let's see. All, organs, obedience, and there it is. Coolness. Why is coolness in the O section of your list? I was wondering that myself. Because it's not a real list. I pretended there was a list in order to fuck with you. Okay, that's pretty cool. Speaking of cool, while I can't currently accept cash for campaign finance reasons, I'll remember this favourably in the future. Perhaps I'll call on you later for other favours. You hope those favours are sexual in nature, but you don't say that, because that is not a cool thing to say. And that's certainly true. I can't believe we're at the end of this one already. Am I just blitzing through this? I'm not even paying attention. Okay. I need... let's go with charm. That day while rehearsing for class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Intense and inspiring, remember for generations, gaining +2 creativity. You turn around to find Vera staring at you. This often happens, but for some reason it's not a death stare this time. She actually looks kind of happy to see you. Weird. You decide to do what you do best. Push your luck. Finally, if you'd taken any long to come over, I would have had to have my minions drag you here. Listen, my date for tonight was unexpectedly eaten by vultures. Totally not my fault. Anyway, I need to fill the slot house somehow, and I thought maybe you could recommend one of your more attractive friends. Ha ha ha, just kidding, darling. You're not half bad. But seriously, meet me at the 1,000 Arms at 9:15 p.m, or the vultures will eat twice today. Did Vera just ask you out on a date? She did. This is like Christmas in whatever damn month it is right now. June? But if you don't want this to be more than just a one-time thing, you best come up with an incredible dinner gift to win her over. A magic mirror that will always tell her how fabulous she is, the head of her greatest enemy. You get your trusty decapitating axe out of the storage and lop off the head of Zalgar Babcock, shape-shifting reptile/human rights attorney. Luckily, reptoids don't bleed much. We were able to deliver the head in a delicate satin pouch on a silver tray. At dinner that night, Vera excitedly unties the drawstring and opens the bag. Oh, you shouldn't have, because murder is a crime, but I'm glad you did it anyway. Zalgar has been such a pain ever since he discovered that I don't pay my child labourers or some nonsense like that. How's a girl supposed to make a living when she's expected to pay every child that works for her? Vera later informs you that her actual greatest enemy is time itself, but you can't decapitate time, and anyway, it's the thought that counts. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. Hooray. Oh, please don't say no, I literally only fucked up one instance. One scenario. Please say yes. You finally pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. You're asking me to go to prom with you? Have you seen yourself in the mirror? Fuck you, Vera. You were impossible to please. Okay. Boldness. Bathrooms. Later you see Miranda and Vera cornered by the wolf pack, who are watching them like a pack of wolves. How would one of you ladies like to go on a date tonight with the hottest dogs ever to not be little hot dogs? I wouldn't, at all. This is not at all how I like my courtships to begin. Where are the jewels? Where are the flowers? Where are the bloody heads of my enemies? No man, we'll show you courtship on the court when we win on the court at sports. We'll show you sportship courtship. Every time I think the guys at the school can't get any dumber. Oh, I get it. You're both shy. Don't worry, our barks are worse than our bites. Except when we're doing sports, because then we bring it. Yeah. But if neither of you have the confidence to say which one wants to go out with us tonight, we can choose for you. Yikes, like they're relatively well-intentioned, but you should definitely step in and save one of them. You don't want to go with Vera. I hear snakes have syphilis. So bold. Yes, that's exactly right. They do have syphilis. Poison flows through my very veins. I am a powerful, dangerous, bad bitch. Fear me, you puny little mortals. Fear my ability to destroy you effortlessly. You know what? I think I just heard Coach calling us. We need to go. Practice. Not getting STDs. With that, the wolf pack is out. Vera, I am so sorry to hear about your illness. I had no idea. Miriam, my snakes don't actually have syphilis. We were just giving them the slip. Oh no. You started something awful, but at least it worked. You gained plus 2 smarts and 1 plus boldness. I went on a roll there. You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food, as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table, and also some organs. Not bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income. A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. And I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency. Have you tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them. Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest. A priest? You know how my family feels about priests. Ugh, I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once. And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism. Set the building on fire and charge an exit fee. Trick everyone in the cafeteria into having an orgy, then film it, blackmail in bulk. Simple, elegant, raunchy. I like your style. But how are you going to trick a whole room full of people into having an orgy? Don't tell me you don't know how to do that. Is this something you do all the time? Is this something you don't do all the time? I thought you were a prince of hell. Yeah, but I'm a prince of the burning part of hell, not the sexy part of hell. That explains it. Well, to answer your question, this is a room full of high schoolers. A slight breeze could instigate an orgy. Although the Succubus sauce I snuck into the sloppy joes won't hurt either. It certainly doesn't. You, Vera, and Damien retreat to a safe distance to film the sex carnage and avoid the fluids. Ew. It's gross. I'm gonna get this fiery witch if it's the last thing I do. Fun! That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy, escalates people, rad party, plus 2 fun. Yeah, we're all set to enjoy some sun, when all of a sudden the sun disappears. You don't mind too much, the darkness suits you, but Polly and Vera are pissed. Who extinguished the sun, and why didn't they ask my permission first? Yeah, we already have like 10 hours of night every night, we don't need night during the day. Oh yes, please excuse us, sorry for the inconvenience. A solar behemoth is threatening to eat every baby in the world, so we've caused a solar eclipse, you know, in order to defeat it. That's all very technical and magical, no need to hurt your head thinking about it, it'll be over soon. It'll hurt your head thinking about it, free period will be over soon and then how will I sunbathe? God, you guys are so selfish. This is unacceptable. Move the moon away from the sun this instant, or I'll find someone who can. She's looking right at you when she says that. You realise that if you don't step in, this will turn into a full-scale catfight. So roll up your sleeves and bribe your contacts into military intelligence to nuke a hole through the moon. Offer the solar behemoth half the 12-year-olds in the world instead. They're bigger and less cute. I really want to do this one, but I don't think I have enough money. Oh, for fuck's sake. You borrow the megaphone from the gym, climb to the roof of the school and dress like blah 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 blah. Can I go back? I don't even care. I am so fucking sick of this. I'm going for Damien this time. I'm not even going to edit this video. You have to sit through, just as I had to sit through all of this. Creativity 2, get your butt to the auditorium. That day while rehearsing blah 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 blah. Performance inspiring, school standards plus 3 creativity. After you counting and recounting your money, hoping to find an extra dollar, when suddenly, Hey, Blue, look here, look what I have. Isn't it shiny? Also, by the way, I was so tired I couldn't even bother filling in my name in, so it's just Blue. Scott holds aloft a roll of duct tape, which you can see it is indeed shiny. Listen, I'm not saying that we tied up Crazy Martin the werebear janitor. I'm just saying this tape is crazy strong, and if you wanted to wreak some havoc on the school, Crazy Martin might be a little tied up. Thank the Triple Goddess, we've spent months tracking that. Our thing? It's so cool, right? We have a thing, and it's our thing, and it's the best thing, and it's ours. You fools, that's a duct tape of retribution. It's the only adhesive that can hold Balthazar the Destroyer, and we must attain in order to save the world. Oh, well, saving the world is good. I just liked it because it was a cool shiny thing. You can have it. No, wait, Scott. They're probably just making that shit up because they want to take this cool thing from us. Balthazar the Destroyer? Obviously fake. Why have I never heard of him? We had a 3-hour-long lecture on Balthazar the Destroyer in homeroom yesterday. You're right, Damien. They must be lying. I think we would have remembered that. You were at sports practice, and Damien was asleep at his desk. After we heard about the threat Balthazar posed, we took it upon ourselves to journey deep into the dungeons of Holy Ma to bring back the holy duct tape of retribution, only to discover it had already gone. Oh, the dungeon of Holy Ma, that's where we were. We took a wrong turn on our way to English curses and got totally lost. Somewhere we were in some kind of maze. Anyway, we saw that sick tape and thought we might as well take it, and now it's fucking ours and you can't have it. Ugh. Could you be any more oblivious? Hand over the tape, or we'll be forced to use force to take it by force. Yikes, looks like this situation's getting out of control. You better step in before someone, or some duct tape, gets hurt. Don't worry, Damien, you can keep the duct tape of retribution for your nefarious purposes. Coven, why don't you just use the Scotch tape of hay? Cut that out instead. Scott, you don't really care about the duct tape, right? You're just like, blah 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 blah. This one. What? I'm so done. I'll call it Vicky because it's actually a name, I suppose. I don't know. I don't even care. I'm literally just here to try and take some demon asshole to prom. If you want to have sex with an animal, fuck for pleasure. Democracy's broken. Bear should be our president. What would be the deal breaker for a potential lover? Person is a coward. Yep. So, what's he like? I think he likes boldness and fun. I'm equal on both. For a half-hour rave, 200 people, plus 2 fun. After you're counting and recounting your money, suddenly, hey, Vicky, look here, look what I have. Wow, it's the same bloody one. Okay, well, now I know what I'm going to do this time. Scott, you don't really care about the duct tape, right? You just like having a cool shiny thing. But watch me use my sweet negotiating skills to get, wait for it, 2 cool shiny things. So charming. Seriously? We said we needed a magic artifact to save the world from the likes of Balthazar, and you're making us barter for it? God, you guys really are pathetic. Coven leader, Joy, you're like 90% sure her name is, although they kinda always feel like one person to you, rummages around in her pockets before withdrawing 2 shiny things. Here are 2 shiny things, a broken glow stick from the last Dark Arts con we attended, and this ceremonial dagger. Damn, that is one nice looking dagger. I'm into it. What kind of fierce quest did you have to complete to get a hold of that baby? Actually, I just bought it at the Dark Arts and Crafts store. You bought it at a store? That's even more amazing. Do you know how hard it is to go to a store and buy the thing you're supposed to without losing the money or eating the money or thinking that you lost the money and finding out that you ate the money? How have you not been expelled yet? Do we have a trade or not? Yes, 2 shiny things. The trade is quickly made and the Coven leaves to go save the world or whatever. The important thing is that Scott and Damien are now in possession of 2 shiny things. And from the equally shiny smile Scott is flashing you, you're probably thinking you might be in possession of a prom date. Go away, Scott. I've already taken you. Not again. That was unfair. This one. Huge slab of unidentified prime meat. Alright, Damien. All my knives. This is a cooking one, I think. Yes, together. Raw and bloody. It's fire. We gotta use fire. My word, the steak is too cooked already. The only correct way to enjoy steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building. That's what I like to hear. That and the sounds of screaming people fleeing a burning building. But roasting totally destroys the flavor of... Done talking, fire time now. As you flee screaming from the burning building, you find Damien right beside you. He takes your hand and smiles. Right. Almost makes the 3rd degree burns and massive property damage worth it. Of course it does. You notice Scott and Damien waving their phones in each other's faces and decide to take a look. As you get closer, you realize they're discussing Pokemon's Go. the mobile game based on the hit television show Pocket Humans. Walter Jacobs, they're so rare. He's lactose intolerant though. Haha, yeah, feeding nothing but cheese pizza to fuck with him. He hates it. That's not very nice. I'm super nice to my Leslie Dunbar. Fuck you, you've got Leslie Dunbar, the queen of insurance liability management? Yeah, I had to trade 2 Mindy Babcocks and a Jared Fogle to get her, and it was so worth it. That's nothing. You've got a Pokemon so rare, it'll send them both into shock. You whip out your phone and show them your Winslow Jibs, Fiscal Responsibility, 14 Armor Class, 20 Scabs Rent-A-Car Sex Murderer. Now this is what I'm talking about. I didn't even know they made Pokemons like this. What type is this? Criminal type? Why the fuck did nobody tell me this was in the game? Whoa, Damien, calm down. You're shaking your phone and it's upsetting Walter Jacobs. Fuck Walter Jacobs. I'm getting myself a Scabs Rent-A-Car and he's gonna murder all my other Pokemons. Yo, I'd offer to trade you my whole roster for that mean son of a bitch, but all my Pokemons are obviously lame as hell. And hell is pretty lame. Why do you think I'm up here all the time? Tell you what, I'll beat up the loser of your choice, free of charge, if you hook me up with that mighty bastard. Why not? You never know when a free beatdown might come in handy. You lose 1 Scabs Rent-A-Car, but you gain +2 creativity and 1 plus boldness. Hooray! Right, where do I want to go? The auditorium! Intense and inspiring. Remembered. +2 creativity. You see Damien pacing the stage, stabbing the air with his cardboard lance. Motherfucker, I don't do things if I don't look badass doing them. This play is not an exception. I'm gonna live so motherfucking truthfully through these imaginary circumstances. Your script is just so, I don't know, vague. Why is the Dark Knight so evil? Where does this anger come from? Why all the murder? And yes, when it comes to plays, I want there to be a reason for murder. I don't just need one in real life. You better give him a reason not to murder you, just in case. The knight was driven evil by the death of his parents and / spouse. It's never been done. B method, go on a real-life killing spree. Hell yes. It's not like I really need an excuse to go on a killing spree, but this is as good as an excuse as any. Just gotta grab a razor, an iron, a cheese grater, and anything to gag the screaming. Holy shit, that does not bode well. However, at the next rehearsal, Damien is embodying the darkest of nights, and that was the point after all. So what's a body count between cast members? You gain +2 creativity and 1 plus boldness. It's like his boldness and creativity that Damien likes. Wow. Okay, Damien. Jeez. Yeah. You find Damien hunched over, done this one. The kosher dill pickle. We just eat the dill pickle. Yes, we can blow him up. Heist mastermind, eat the pickle. Quick as a flash, you snatch the pickle off the table and bite it in half. Yes, success, suck it, ogre. That doesn't actually solve the... Look, Vera, now the path to the vault is clear. We can blow it open and walk out with the cash. But the ogre is still there. The map doesn't lie, Vera. I see no ogre. Fine. Why don't you just rob the bank then? I'll focus on my illegal drug trade. I'm happy to share a romantic heist with Damien. Together you eat the actual ogre just like you ate the pickle, and everyone knows police ogres are the ultimate aphrodisiac. Of course they are. Of course, yes. Okay. Back here for more creativity. It's a shop! Okay. I'm too poor for all the story stuff, so let's get this dope tape. A fake, sexy Latin accent. Why, the hottest thing is being yourself, honey, but a Latin accent is close to second TBH. Let's do it. How to sexy 7 Latin. All profits made are donated to a good cause. Spoiler alert, the good cause is buying me a new phone. Sweet. Okay, that's fine. What a waste. I keep doing that. I do that so often it's not even funny. Back to the auditorium. You aren't especially good nor inspired. For once it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity. Good. I'm super bold, super creative, super charming, and super fun. God damn, I signed up for this play because I knew I could fill out these costumes like a goddess. But now I'm starting to think I might actually hate acting, which is weird because I love lying. Then that's your fucking problem, Vera. You shouldn't be lying. You should be living truthfully under imaginary circumstances. Duh. What, you think I don't know about acting? I have hidden depth, you know. My life isn't all punching and arson. It's just mostly those things. Look, you're an assassin, right? You just need to think of the best reason to assassinate someone. Ooh, you know exactly what that is. Because nobody's paying you not to? No reason at all. Everyone is rotten and deserves to die. Wow, you're right. Everyone is awful. I'm just thinking about all the people I wish would die. There are so many. Every dude who's ever sent me dick pics, Crazy Martin the Werebear janitor when he busts me for breaking rules, anyone who wears socks with sandals. Yeah, fuck those people. Channel all that sweet, sweet hatred and maybe we won't totally bomb up there. Time to run lines with feeling. And murder. Fuck yeah, murder. I'll go get my acting knives. But not really, right? You hope not really. You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity. What was that for? I'm not sure that helped me at all. I wish you could actually like gain stats overall. When you go back into the game you still have the stats and you just kill it. Just kill it. I'm losing my mind. Again. Strange. You could have sworn Polly and Damien were at this table when you picked it. Psst. Hey loser, down here. It's us, Polly and Damien, hiding under this table for totally innocent reasons. A ferocious roar sounds from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin the Werebear janitor is here and he's looking for someone. Oh shit, he's here. Why is he after us anyway? I think what we did really falls more into federal jurisdiction. International law, more like. Those munchkins were Canadian citizens. Now that you mention it, I think we might actually have to face a war crimes tribunal. Worth it though, right? Oh, totally. As long as we can get away from Buzzkill the Bear over there. Just hide in the ghost zone, you know, the special alternate dimension only ghosts can use. Hide behind diplomatic immunity, and maneuver the princes of hell, right? Not me, I'm not. I'm not even a princess of hell. Guess you should have thought of that before being a born commoner, huh? I wasn't born, Damien, I was died. Well, die better next time. I'll try to keep that in mind when I'm being tried at Fairy Tale Court for negligent munchkin side. Great, let me know how it goes. I'm off to crush an orphanage and get away with it because I'm royalty. Later. After the orphanage crushing, Damien takes you out for an ice cream. It's sweet. Literally. Oh, sweet. One more. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Playing this until I get them. I'm playing this. I might edit it. I might not. I might just put you through this torture and then put it through myself. Oh, let's get some smarts. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Monster Bronsons, +2 smarts. It's later when you're minding your own business and definitely not doodling pictures of Damien in your notebook. When you see Damien making his way over to you, and at which point you definitely do not need to hide your drawings. Yo, so here's the thing. You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% awful fuckdoors? I actually think you're only 70% awful fuckdoor. Tops. In fact, I actually think you're kind of rad. I've been meaning to get a new tattoo, since nothing's as rad as intentionally sticking needles into yourself. I've done this one before. And matching tattoos, it's your chance to once and for all convince Damien of how awesome you are. Don't fuck this up, it's time to suggest the baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of all time, which is a sea cucumber. What? Oh shit. Why did this happen? Feels amazing. Blind creature. When your tattoo is finished, it shows a sea cucumber in the middle of expelling its own organs, something you hope Damien will be impressed by. But when Damien shows you his tattoo, it's literally just a cucumber in the shape of a sea. Fuck. Miscommunication. Damien is displeased and immediately scrubs his new tattoo off using your face. No, right when everything was going so well, you destroyed Damien's trust in you and lost -2 smarts and -1 charm. Why did that fuck up? At least you have a tattoo of a cucumber, but fuck it, not worth it. He's not gonna say yes. I mean, that was a nightmare. Why are these two the most difficult ones to get? I like how they sort of smile when you focus on them. Except for Scott. Oh. Hey, that's me. Oh, none of them. Yeah, sure, why not? It's gonna go great. Yeah, prom, burning stuff and committing murder might be badass, but nothing is as badass as following your heart and believing unapologetically in love. Let's do this. Let's live our lives with zero regrets. Prom, here we go. Prom night was awesome. Oh my gosh, I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I can die happy. Ah! Okay, you and Damien reflected on all the fucked up misadventures you had over the past few weeks. No kidding. Weeks. Weeks. You've definitely been your worst self. After some good laughs, you conclude, well, I'm definitely going to hell. Already concluded that. He stayed silent a bit after that, then he added, you know what, I see no problem with that. Best night ever. Holy shit. Most likely to be a sleeper agent just waiting for the code word. The world is just a canvas for you to set on fire. Yes, it fucking is. I have no idea how I managed to do that because I screwed up one scenario by going to the shop and then the tattoo thing didn't work this time even though the one I picked last time was different because stats. It's all about the stats. I'm shit at reading stats. I don't understand stats. Stats. What is even happening? But who cares because I did it. Now it's just Vera left. It's just Vera left. If you're thinking, but you already know how the perfect workout. You shout out, deadlift, you need the strength when you're lifting bags of gold coins out of your enemy's vaults. Burpees, they make your nails look incredible for some reason. Oh, for fuck's sake. I actually, I'm losing my fucking mind. I can't do this. I'm scrapping this whole thing. Except for that one part where I got Damien. Fuck you, game.